Back in 2021, when so many of us were locked in our homes due to the COVID pandemic, I started the Performance Ready Music Group. This session features Tim Young from Arizona in the USA, an excellent singer, songwriter, and guitarist. Enjoy.
Start off with a little bit of guitar picking here. Under double eagle. Hey Tommy. We're gonna move right on there to my original music here. This one's kind of an older song. Maybe finished it a few years ago or whatever. Called For Love or For Money. Well, for love or for money, what will it be? Answers, my friend, did not come easily. I remember days when I was young and free, looking at the sunrise. It was all there for me. Then time started rolling by with nothing I could do. Just tried to live honestly as I should do. Walking down life's pathway into a rising sun, with no worries for tomorrow or the trials to come. And all I wanna do is be free, and love is worth more than money. I wanna be free, to be free. Ooh. And this life is a journey, that's all that can be said. You take it as it goes, you do the best you can. We all know where we start, we don't know how it ends. There are no guarantees for anyone, my friend. And all I wanna do is be free, and love is worth more than money. I wanna be free, to be free. Ooh. When your days turn to years and your sun is setting low, will you have fear for what you do not know? Will there be a path to follow when there is no more sun? Will there be a star to guide you when darkness comes? And all I wanna do is be free, and love is worth more than money. I wanna be free, to be free. Ooh. Will the love or the money, what will it be? If you give up on love, you will never be free. Okay. Did somewhat of an older song. Gonna do somewhat of a newer one right now, and we're gonna slow down the pace a little bit for this one. For every reason there is a rhyme, for every loss something to find, for every change something left behind. For every love there is reason to cry, for every failure a reason to try, for every hello always a goodbye. So hang on to your soul. It's the only thing that you can control. It's the only thing you take with you when you go. Hang on to your soul. For every step there's a chance you fall. Every time you run, you can always crawl. Wherever you are, you can always lose it all. For every dollar there's a price to pay. Every path you walk, you can lose your way. And night will not always bring another day. So hang on to your soul. It's the only thing that you can control. It's the only thing you take with you when you go. Hang on to your soul. Onto your soul. Hello, Jackson Rocks. Boy, you guys sounded great. What a tough act to follow. You set the tone for the rest of us, I think. All right. And yeah, I'm at my bottleneck here. I'm gonna play a little bottleneck slide on this one. All right. The sound, I guess, is going to be whatever it's going to be. I probably don't need these anymore. I'm going to use a harmonica a little bit later anyway. I can't hear myself coming through the speakers. I didn't put the speakers on, but I guess the sound is good, so we're going to go with it. The blues, playing the blues. Well, it is all old and used. There ain't nothing new. It's the same old tune. They call it playing the blues. They call it playing the blues. And the turnaround is the hardest time. Keep your rhythm, you might find you can bring it all home in time. And you cannot always choose when playing the blues. You gotta take what you have and make it work for you. Make it all work for you. You gotta find your rhythm and rhyme, and maybe you will find you will bring it all home in time. It's all up to you when you are playing the blues. You gotta know what to use, and no one can tell you what to do. No one can tell you what to do. And if you don't want to lose your mind, you better know when to let it all slide. Still bring it all home in time. Let it slide. Well, it's all old and used. There ain't nothing new. It's the same old tune. They call it playing the blues. They call it playing the blues. And the turnaround is the hardest time. Keep your rhythm and you might find you can bring it all home in time. Okay, I need a little drink of water. I'm coming at you from Glendale, Arizona, and we got that dry heat out here, so gotta stop. Let's see what I got on my song list next. All right. It calls for harmonica time, I believe. We got a lot of stuff going on in the world today, I think, with Not only over here in the in the States or whatever, but probably everywhere with this COVID thing and all this stuff. And, some turmoil. That's what this song is about. Is talking worth the time of day? It's not easy for an honest man today. In a world gone crazy, you can't know what to say. So easy to hide, never speak your mind, when truth has a price to pay. Have you walked the road I walk? Do you care what I got to say? Can we just take a chance and talk? Is talking worth our time of day? Now you see the man on your TV. He has all the right things to say, all the explanations and all the information, while he tells you how to think and he tells you how to pray. Has he walked the road you walk? Does he care what you got to say? Would he just take a chance and talk? Is talking worth his time of day? And the world gets more crazy by the day. Turn around, tragedy comes our way. It's on your radio and TV, and all we do is fight and disagree. Can we find another road to walk? Do we care what someone else might say? Can we just take a chance and talk? Is talking worth our time of day? And the world just tomorrow, and tomorrow just gets worse than today. Okay, got a few people viewing out there. We had a little chaos today, I think, but we're all being patient. We're sticking with it, I guess. Yeah. And I'm moving on. Got another harmonica song to play for you. So that's what I'm going to do. This one is called Strong Enough to Try, and it's kind of a newer song for me. I'll set my sail on the ocean blue, go places I've never been to. I'll take my time for peace of mind, that is what I will do. I'll look right into someone's eyes, see the love still inside, here on the ground under the sky, and strong enough to try, strong enough to try. Will I love again? I don't know. Does it come easy, or will it come slow? I don't know. I don't know. On my wings I will fly, destinations far and wide, not held by fear, not held by pride, and strong enough to try, strong enough to try. Will I love again? I don't know. Does it come easy, or will it come slow? I don't know. Destinations far and wide, not held by fear, not held by pride. The sun, the stars, the rolling tide, and strong enough to try, strong enough to try. Will I love again? I don't know. Does it come easy, or will it come slow? I don't know. I don't know. Coming up in about 24 minutes. Probably gives me about enough time for maybe 2 more songs, I think. About that. I don't need this anymore. Alright, I'm going to do an old favorite. I don't even have to introduce this one. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm a one. My mother, she was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans, and my father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time he's ever satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Now, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done, to spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. I got one foot on the platform, the other foot is on the train, and I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm a one. Needed no introduction, but House of the Rising Sun. We're going to turn things over to, I got maybe one little short one I can play. I'd like to end with a little guitar picking, and it kind of makes it easy for the next guy, because as soon as I end, you can hit that go button. And the next, stay tuned for Tommy Keys, okay? Little flat, little picking guitar here. Thirty seconds. Okay, that was a Black Mountain Rag. That's the end of that, and we're going to turn things over to Tommy Keys right about now. Okay, stay tuned, everybody.